त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Hello, my name is Chris and this is Learn to Meditate on Wednesdays, our sister program webcast from Canberra on Mondays, and we're webcasting from Perth, Western Australia. Today we're going to do the usual, we'll do a guided meditation, listen to some talks by Shri Mataji and also have some music. The focus of today is the left side, so the left side of emotions, the moon channel, and this left side is, it's very important in Sahaja Yoga. We use our left side for a pathway of our growth, and we also express our meditative mood through the left side. It's very positive. We get the qualities of intuition, emotional intelligence, creativity, compassion is expressed through the left side. But we also have problems with our left side. If we overwork our right side and the world is getting more right-sided, it's a good thing in a way. We tackle poverty, we address the problems of the world, we empower people by developing that right side. That right side is also negative if there's an aggression, and so that aggression leads to things like war conquest and growing armaments and things that may have that may not be necessary for peaceful coexistence between peoples. But the left side also has issues, and the issues are like just practically in everyday life. You could have a bout of depression. You get a low self-esteem, self-pity. You could be having a bit of a dip in terms of your momentum. You just feel lost, and so you need to address that. Now, you may be a right side person, but you would address that by some of the practical techniques of Sahaja Yoga. One of them is you'd make your foot soak warmer, or you would balance, as we do. We put our right hand to the Mother Earth, and or we put our hand on the chakra on the left side and energize that, or clear it using a clockwise action with our right hand and take that out. So that's clearing, energizing, and also balancing. So we can bring up, say we've overworked the right side and we've depleted the left. We could raise the left and bring down the right side. So using our hands, and it's just logical. If you've got too much energy going on the right side, as you do in your work or in everyday life, you would deplete the left. So there's a deficiency on the left and too much on the right, and you bring down the right and bring up the left. It's all very practical. One thing you would do is that you would get rid of the heat. So because the heat is too much on the side of action, so you could modify your action or ameliorate the heat by putting an ice pack on your liver. But the thing we're going to show you today is a very simple thing, which is a candle. And the candle, when it's lit, is the fire element, and it's the light of the candle used on the whole left side or a particular chakra, which can help you balance, clear a particular chakra or the whole left side. So we'll go to our slides. So here's the concept of Sahaja Yoga in terms of the subtle system. The central channel is where we need to be, and so the kundalini is activated, that 3.5 chord energy at the sacrum bone, so that through self-realization process, the kundalini is activated. It rises up the central channel in a spiral way up the spine and pierces the fontanelle and connects to the all-pervading divine love that controls the universe. And we have a left and a right channel. So that blue channel there is the left channel, and that's emotions, past. So that's if we get too much in the past, and embroiled in our conditionings, and have things like negative emotions, which are anxious, reflect depression, self-pity, guilt. So we need to deal with those. And with the right channel, we're creating heat, so it would be good to not generate that heat or cool that heat. In the left channel, at its extremes, is frozen, so we need to add heat to warm it up. And when it is frozen, we use that whole left candle treatment. And there's a number of ways of doing it. And what we're demonstrating today is where you hold a candle in your hand and you light that candle, and so that candle could have the receptacle could have a handle on it. It could be glass, it could be metal, it could be earthenware. A larger candle is better, and so the flame is straight. And we use that in only on the left side, and the left side crosses over at the Hamsa chakra. So it's on the other is on the right side, on your head, the superego and the back agya. Now we use this when we're feeling lethargic. So we don't like to be lethargic in Sahaja Yoga. We like to be relaxed, but not so we can't do things. We like to be dynamic, but we're able to also relax and enjoy the company of others and the collectivity. If you have an emotionally dragging thought, you're not feeling good enough about yourself, anxiety, self-doubt, which is anathema to Sahaja Yoga, and then feeling dissatisfaction with something or feeling inferior in yourself. So that's when you would do it, and you may feel on your hands the particular area of the left side, which is maybe catching, and then if you did that, you can apply that that light to that center. The warmth of the candle melts the frozen imbalances. So if it's extreme, your whole left side can be frozen, and it needs to be awakened. And there can be some serious issues if the left side is frozen in terms of your physical health. And it helps to restore love, the feeling of joy, compassion, all those benefits of emotional intelligence, of internal satisfaction, the feeling of peace inward, and the qualities of your intuition, which is important for creativity. So now we'll show you a video using a technique.
Candle treatment is something that we use quite often in Sahaja Yoga, especially in the dark period of the year, or in the early morning, or any time that we feel tired or worn out. When we use the candle treatment, it's important to remember that when we use the element fire, it is only for the left side. So if we want to work on our right side, we have other treatments, but the fire is for the left side, or the Ida Nadi. We need 2 small plates and 2 pieces of candle. And to fix these pieces of candle to the plate, we just take some melted stearine and then put a little bit of candle there, so it's fixed to the plate. We put 1 candle behind us on the left side, near to the hip, and the other candle we put in front of us on the left side, so that we can reach it with our hand. We can be quite close to the flame, but not so close that we burn ourselves. We can now sit with the right hand towards Mother Earth and the left hand near the candle. And then just sitting in this position, we are clearing the left side. We can also use the candle to work directly on our chakras on the left side. We move the candle in front of the chakra in circles, clockwise. And in this way, we're clearing this chakra. In this way, we can work on all the chakras on the left side. On the left Svadhisthana, left Nabi, left heart, left Vishuddhi, and on the Agya, we can just keep the candle still and just look through the flame on Shri Mataji's bindi. We can also work with the candle on the superego, back and forth like this. And we can work on the back Agya. Finally, we can move the candle along the left channel, all the way down, up to the Agya and crossing to the right side to the superego and back. You don't have to do all these different movements when you're using the candle treatment. This is just a film to show you what you can do.
So that's a basic treatment. Now just, you notice that the eyes are open when you're doing that. And there are other demonstrations on the net that show that clearing of the whole left channel without that candle behind on the left Swadhisthana. But you can do how you feel. So if you're sitting on a chair, you could not have that candle behind you, and you could just do each one of the chakras crossing over to the left side with the candle. And just remember, you're either doing a bandhan or you're doing clockwise. And you're flicking at the back, you're doing anti-clockwise at the back. So a bandhan's like this, and then clockwise is going around as you do on a clock face. So that's the tutorial for today. We're going to now go into a meditation, and we'll do this by raising a kundalini. And there are 3 channels, so there's 3 raising of the kundalinis, and we're tying knots above the fontanelle, and then we're using our right hand over to the left side, and we're using that right hand going across the fontanelle and down again and back again, and we do that motion 7 times. The second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and 7. All right, and now we'll put our both hands to the Mother Earth. So this is a balancing movement where both hands are pointing to the Mother Earth or are on the Mother Earth, and we ask the Mother Earth to clear our base chakra, Muladhara chakra, because in all the chakras, innocence is an important component. So we don't usually start a meditation without just establishing or re-establishing our innocence. Mother Earth, please give us innocence. Give us the quality of innocence. Mother Earth, please give us humility. And Mother Earth, please give us your wisdom. Now we're doing the left side, so take the left hand and place it on your lap, palm upwards. And keep your right hand pointed to Mother Earth. And this is a clearing on the left side as well. So we're a whole, so we have left side and right side qualities, and we also have left side and right side catches or imbalances. So we ask the Mother Earth to take out all the imbalances of our left side. So it's all the lethargy, the conditionings. So all those things that are imbalances of emotions, are negative emotions, self-doubt, self-pity, guilt, submission, lack of self-esteem. Our anxieties. Mother Earth, please take out all the imbalances of my left side. Right, now let's take that right hand and place the palm upwards, and then point the left hand to the sky. So we have a sort of a right side world where we're creating a lot of tension within ourselves and in the atmosphere. And we generate heat through the overthinking, the overdoing. So we just ask the ether element to take out all that heat, that excess heat. Which can cause deficiencies in the left side because we've overworked this side in our everyday life. We just use our left hand as a chimney to exit heat, which may be in the liver, travel to other parts of the subtle system. You might feel that energy being released into the ether. You might feel your hands getting cooler. Take that left hand, place it on your lap, and then just take your right hand. We'll just bring the kundalini energy from the base of our spine. Use our right hand to bring it through the center and then to touch the fontanelle. Do that once. Just keep your attention there at the fontanelle, and then take your hand again, bring it up to the top of your head at the fontanelle. So you're bringing the strands of kundalini energy, that mothering energy, to the fontanelle and to make that connection. Take your hand down again and keep your attention at the fontanelle. And now with our attention at the fontanelle, let's listen to a talk by Shri Mataji about the essence of spirituality.
Nobody is going to torture you. Nobody is going to take you to task. But you yourself will feel like spreading Sahaja Yoga, giving love and life to people. It will come spontaneously within. Like a flower which has fragrance, like that you will have the fragrance of spirituality. And people will suddenly recognize you because you are so different from others. Your temperament is so different, you are so balanced, you are so sweet. And they'll come around you, they will follow you. Actually, kundalini has risen in many of you, most of you. It has pierced also the fontanelle bone area, no doubt. But still, it comes down sometimes, comes down to cure you. Supposing you are a liver patient, the kundalini will come down and put full attention to your liver and try to improve your liver. She looks after you. She is your individual mother. Everyone has that mother within you. And that mother is the one that guides you, looks after you, and takes you to the right path. And that's how you'll start your new growth in Sahaja. You become a different personality. Then your attention starts moving away from you to others. That's the sign you are fully grown. If that happens, that your attention doesn't go to yourself, it goes to others, and you are worried about others. It's very surprising how this love of the divine works wonders. I've seen such beautiful side of human beings after they have got realization. No cruelty of any kind, no unkindness, always forgiveness. Such a lot of people have become now so sweet. It is to be enjoyed. Only thing is, first stage is thoughtless awareness, which you have to achieve. If you have achieved a thoughtless awareness, then you have crossed one step. That is the main thing. You have to become thoughtlessly aware. It's not difficult. This is Sanskrit saying that you start saying no to every thought, whatever thought comes in. Yan neti neti vachane nigamavachas. Just go on saying no, not this thought, not this thought, not this thought. And you can achieve it. Also raising kundalini, forgiving people, you can achieve it. Also, if you can find out why these thoughts are coming, what is the source of this thought? If you could just see what is the source, then you can do it. Suddenly you will find you are silent. You are not thinking. But you are aware, fully aware. And aware of so many things of which you were never aware. It's something you have to practice, is to become thoughtlessly aware. This awareness gives a new dimension to your attention. You develop attention that works. That works. Sitting down here, if you want to think about something, this attention will go and work out the problem. It works out. You can also do it. But if your attention is on small things, like my father is like this, my sister-in-law is like this, all these kind of things, you forget. And don't condemn yourself either. If you condemn yourself, it's of no use, because now you are a realized soul. There is no need to condemn, but just watch without thinking. That's what is called as Sakshi, is the witness state. That witness state you have to attain. And once you attain that witness state, you start enjoying everything. Supposing somebody is nasty, you can see the humor behind that. Supposing somebody is aggressive, you can just smile at it. You can see that poor thing, he's doing something wrong because he can't help it. Or she is mischievous, doesn't matter. She'll be all right. An attitude of an innocent personality. You are innocent, you don't see anything wrong with anyone. If you are cunning, you see everybody as cunning. But innocence is 1,000 times blessed by the divine. The divine blesses the innocence.
Now, you all have realized by this time that within us lies the peace, the beauty, the glory of our being. There's an ocean of all that. We cannot seek it outside. We have to go within, what they call in the meditative state. You seek it. You enjoy it. Like when you are thirsty, you go to a river or you go to an ocean. And try to quench your thirst. But even the ocean cannot give you sweet water. So, how can anything that is spread outside give you that deep thing that is within you? You are trying to find it out outside where it does not lie. It is within us, absolutely within us. It is so simple because it is your own. It is within your reach, just there. Whatever you have been doing, going out to find a joy, the so-called joy, the so-called happiness, the so-called glory of worldly powers and worldly possessions. You have to reverse it back, the whole thing. You have to project within yourself. It was not wrong that you went out. It was not correct that you went out. You shouldn't feel sorry for what you have done so far. It was not the correct way to get to the real joy of life, the real glory of your being. It has worked in so many people that you have entered into that subtler understanding. Some people are only at a mental level, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe some are only at a physical level that they can feel it. Doesn't matter. But you are on the correct lines. You are moving correctly. Try to meditate. Meditate more so that you reach your inner being. And this inner being is the vast ocean of bliss which exists in every one of us. Is that vast, glorifying flood of light that floods everybody's inner beauty. So to approach it, you have to go within yourself by denying things which are against it, against your movement. Sometimes the wind can be very, very strong for you to misunderstand that the glory of God is within. But turn back. Every moment, remember that your movement has to be inward. When you move inward, you forget the ideas of your outer glories. A person He was of a very base nature. Thinks that if he makes a lot of money, then he has a deep joy. But he has not. He's the most unhappy person if you go and see him. He's worried about small, small things of life. You must have heard that people who are very rich are kleptomaniacs. They are worried, they are very miserly. They are worried about a needle here and there. A little thing missing, they get upset. They have so many habits that they can't live without. So riches have brought always a curse on human beings. So those who seek only the riches cannot enjoy them. Then there are some better people who think that by ruling others, by getting power, we can achieve a very great position in life. They too assume faith. You have seen what happens to them. People don't even want to talk about them. But in meditative mood, you are alone. No one exists there. You alone. And once you enter into that ocean, then the whole world becomes your family. The whole world is your own manifestation. All the children become your children, and you treat all the people with equal understanding. The whole expansion takes place when you enter inside your spirit and start seeing through the eyes of the spirit. With such calm, such peace, such bliss exists within you. You have to be ready for that journey. That journey is alone in your meditativeness. And the more you find something in your meditation, the more you want to go and distribute it to others. That has to be. If that does not come into you, then it has not worked. There's no purity. There's some sort of a bias. In that individual pursuit, whatever you find, you want to enjoy it with others. You want to give it to others. This is the sign of a person who has been really meditative. The one who is meditative and has not been able to distribute what he has found is cheating himself and cheating others as well. Because that joy that you receive in your meditation has to be distributed. You don't have to spend too much time on meditation. But whatever you spend time, whatever you gain, has to be visible outside. How you radiate and how you give it to others. That's the quality of the saints you have to be.
So keep your attention at the fontanelle. Just take your right hand and place it on your forehead. Just cup your forehead with your right hand. And from your heart, just say, I forgive. I forgive everyone. I forgive myself. I forgive. I forgive. And now take that right hand and place it at the back of your head. And lift your head to the sky. We just ask the all-pervading divine power to forgive me for any mistakes I've made. Please forgive me for the mistakes I've made against my spirit, whether this was knowingly or unknowingly. Please forgive me. Please take me to the waters of the divine forgiveness, that ocean of forgiveness. Please forgive me. Now take that right hand and place it on your heart, where the heart is, on the left-hand side. Just say to yourself, I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. Mother Kundalini, please help me to manifest my spirit in my attention. Let me see the whole world through the window of my spirit. Let me feel the love, the joy, and the beauty within myself. So let's consolidate and meditate for a few minutes. If you have a thought, just let go of that thought. Forgive the thought. And now within your own time, you can raise the kundalini. Once. Twice, with 2 knots above your head. Third time, 3 knots. And then a bun bun. Up and back. 7 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing in the vibrations. It's really a great pleasure to present to you. That piece of music was by Bach, I think it was just Bach played to strings, and the outro music, which I hope you stay and enjoy, is by a group of meditators that are having some fun. We'll see you next week, or see you on Monday at 6 p.m. Sydney time at the same channel, freemeditation.com.au/learn. It's a pleasure to be with you, and we'll see you next week, either Monday or Wednesday. Thank you.
I'm sending peace.
I'm sending peace
To every beating heart.
to every beating heart
On this planet.
on this planet.
I'm sending hope.
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 I'm sending hope
I'm sending hope
to every beating heart on this planet.
on this planet.
I'm sending joy.
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 I'm sending joy
I'm sending joy
to every beating heart
to every beating heart
on this planet.
on this planet.
We're sending love.
We're sending love.
We're sending peace.
We're sending peace.
We're sending hope.
We're sending hope.
We're sending joy
We're sending joy
to every beating heart
to every beating heart
on this planet.